Hey everyone, Steve here with the Growler Saver. I'm here today filming a follow-up video. I'm going to show you some of the advanced options of the Growler Saver. The first thing I want to display is the size, the compact size of the Growler Saver. You see it doesn't raise much over the standard screw top growler. Compared to a swing top growler, it's even smaller. So start off just by showing you that. So I have a growler here that was filled last evening. We growler saved it after we had a glass. Put it in the fridge. It's now about 18-20 hours later. We're going to go ahead and open it up. First, however, I want to show you one of the additional features that I mentioned. It's the ability to monitor the level inside the growler as far as PSI is concerned. How we're going to do that, we're going to use a tire gauge. I'm sure most of you are familiar with this. I prefer a digital one. You can use an analog version. The digital one's going to take an instant read though, so even if you don't catch it the first time, it's going to lock it in. You'll be able to see exactly where you're at. So we're going to go ahead and take the reading. So we are at 9.5 psi. So if we were to want to be carbonating a beer inside, we can always bring that level down by using the gauge, just bleeding it out a little bit. And now we're down to 4.5. I hit it 3 times. So you do it once, you're just going to lose a little bit. And I have to say the smell coming off of this is amazing right now. It just let the effervescence right into my nose. So that's definitely a positive feature. I have a growler here that was filled yesterday. I already enjoyed 1 glass from this growler. I went ahead and growler saved it, meaning I purged the oxygen out of the headspace with the CO2, left a nice blanket of CO2. Now this evening I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I'm going to pour 2 glasses and show you how it pours after the second time opening it after using the Growler Saver. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the pin first just to let out any extra pressure. Let it out a little bit of pressure there. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the cap, set it to the side, and pour 2 glasses. Okay, so once again, this is about 20 hours later. I'm sure most of you have had a growler in 20 hours, taste flat and oxidized. Displaying here how the Growler Saver is going to preserve the integrity of the beer. You'll be able to enjoy it over the course of time and avoid the breakdown that you're typically used to with a regular growler cap. As you just saw, we poured out our 2 beers here on the second time we've opened it. It was the first time after the Growler Saver was used. So now I'm just going to demonstrate to you exactly how we're going to use the Growler Saver and prepare the beer to be stored until the 3rd time that we're going to open it, whenever we choose to do so. So we're going to go ahead and attach our CO2 to the cap. Now I chose this style here in order to lock into place, make sure you have a nice seal and that the CO2 is going exactly into the bottle and is not going out in the atmosphere or anywhere else. So we're going to take our lock off. We're going to hit it with a little bit of CO2. We're now going to pull our relief valve, blow it off. We're going to hit it with a little bit more just to form a pocket on top. So we just gave it a little squirt. We'll go ahead and detach this. So put my dust cap on and ready to put this in the fridge and enjoy it at a later time. Alright, now I just want to demonstrate for you if you were going to go and get your growler filled and you wanted to CO2 purge it yourself before getting it filled. What you're going to do is just attach your injector. Just for time constraints, I attached it initially. We're going to go ahead and hit it with some CO2. We're going to purge it. We can then open up our cap. There's still going to be some CO2 coming out. We can hand it off to the person filling up our beer. They can fill it up. The CO2 is going to be displaced by the beer going in, and it's going to keep the oxygen out while it's getting filled. What I'd like to show you is the size, the compact size and the durability of the construction of the Growler Saver. I'm using a nice seal here. It's almost a 1/4 inch thick, so it's going to lay on top of the growler when it's inside the cap. It's going to seal perfectly on the lip. As far as the construction of the cap itself, this is CNC machined from a solid piece of medical grade plastic. It's very, very durable. I could take it right now, hit it against this wood, and show you how we're damaging the wood. Here's from some earlier takes. This cap, I've just hit it about 50 to 100 times in the last couple videos, and you can see it's still in perfect condition inside and out. Alright, so we're going to show you how to dry hop in a growler if you choose to do so. We just got some hops. We filled a muslin bag. We're going to go ahead and shove it down here into the growler. And now what we can do is we can fill this with our home brew. We can fill this with an existing keg of beer. We can take it to the growler store, have them fill it up. We can then growler save it, let it sit for a couple of days, and see what different hops do to the taste and flavor of the beer.